Third question about a name, and the last of the three. Scope was where it is visible. Linkage was whether other files share it. Storage duration is how long it lives at runtime, and these three really are independent, which is why the book gives them separate names. There are four durations. Automatic is the default for a local variable. It exists from its declaration until its block exits, and it starts out holding garbage. Static, which you get from a static local or from any file scope variable, lasts for the entire program run and starts out as 0. Allocated is what malloc, calloc, and realloc give you. It lives until you free it, which makes it the only one whose lifetime is entirely your problem. And thread duration, from C11, lasts as long as the thread. The two rows that will bite you soonest are the two in the initialized column, so let us look at those. 3 declarations, 3 different stories. A is an ordinary local, so it is automatic, and it contains garbage, whatever bytes happened to be sitting at that address on the stack, left there by some function that returned earlier. Reading it before you assign to it is undefined behavior. B is a static local, and it is guaranteed to be 0 the first time you use it, because static storage is zeroed before main ever runs. C is automatic like 8 but explicitly initialized, which is what you should be doing. And here is why this catches people out. Uninitialized locals are often 0 in a debug build because the stack you are using has not been touched yet, so the bug hides during development and appears in the release build or on somebody else's machine, or the day you add a function call above it. Initialize your locals. -W all will warn you about many of these, but not all of them. And the other consequence, which is genuinely useful. Put static on a local variable and it keeps its value between calls. This next ID function returns 1, then 2, then 3, and so on for the life of the program. The initializer runs once, at program start, not once per call. That is the part to get right in your head. Every subsequent call finds ID exactly as the previous call left it. So static is a keyword doing 2 different jobs depending on where you write it. At file scope it means internal linkage, private to this file. On a local it means static storage duration, keep the value between calls. Notice what it does not change, the scope. ID is still visible only inside next ID. Nothing else in the program can touch it, which is precisely what makes this a tidy way to hold state. Be careful with it in threaded code, though, one variable, shared by every thread that calls the function.